I'm your new presidential nominee, Kamala Harris. Joe, we did it. No more.
Okay.
No, for no longer under my presidential reign will anyone be allowed to speak about politics ever. And I will make sure of that with my dancing. People of the United States, I want you to know that Keanu has no backbone, and she will not make a great presidential nominee. Unlike me. Joe, are you there? That's so funny, Joe. He's fine. Joe has fallen under something. Excuse me. Joe has fallen and he cannot get up.
Unbelievable.
Kiki,
Okay.
that Kamala impression is gone here. Thank you. Hunter.
Forget the nails. Just go. How untoward of me.
There, you might see my tits, but there's nothing there anyway. Like, if you like the chick on the pod, what was the point of starting it? Yeah. I don't know. If you like the chick, it's like free money. First of all, people just give you money to like go to Target. I don't know where are people getting all of these things. But when stand up was over for a little while, I was like, what the fuck else am I doing? Yeah.
Yes, you're spreading your ass line for $1,000.
Yeah. Well, one time, one person, $1,000.
Right.
First,
did you have to make him sign a waiver like he wouldn't put it on Instagram or anything?
Yeah, you wouldn't release your ass to the world.
No, he seemed like a real straight shooter.
It's all right. We all make mistakes, Jimmy. It's all right.
I will not bring up all the comments about the cold AC and Keanu.
I know Keanu's names are out. I've been looking at him all show. Keanu, I haven't been able to do this show.
God forbid we see nipples.
I know, but I haven't been able to do this show.
And you keep it so goddamn cold in here.
You know what, Alex? We had the AC up, and Alex said, "No, we need it cold."
We need it cold, dog.
I think Keanu might be.
Yeah, zoom in. Look at those. Look at those. I think you distracted me this whole time. You got the nipples in my face.
I'm sorry. I apologize. How untoward of me.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Good morning. It's the morning program. We love the morning program. It's Kiki in the morning, breakfast at Kiki's, waking up Kiki, whatever you like, whatever suits your fancy. Yes, I'm late. But you just have to get used to that with me. Do you see this? Don't rush me. A lovely fan got that for me. It's the morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, so it's Kiki in the morning, ladies and gentlemen. I have some fun, silly, fun topics. We can talk about if you have anything you'd like to talk about, you let me know. But I have a list of things I've been meaning to get to that I have not yet gotten to. And it's Kiki in the morning because we love the morning program. We love to wake up with Kiki. So grab a Kahlua and coffee, grab your cigarette or whatever your oral fixation is, and buckle the fuck in, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Hello, and I'm loving. I've been perusing the chat. This one really got me going. I thought it was just the meanest and funniest thing I ever read. Thank you, Ebal Nanya. What I like most about Kiki is how she doesn't have those distracting traits like big boobs and beauty to distract from her online content. It's most appreciated. That is mean. Albeit, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I won't say it's not true. I will not say that's not true. Albeit, it's mean. Thank you for being here. Smokestein, love you. Keanu, Hitler Diff, hello. James McKeon, thank you for being here. Jay Warren, roll up. Jackson Black, thank you for being here. Yay, we love it. We love Kiki in the morning. It was chilly this morning and I had to dig out a sweatshirt. I was freezing cold. What is this? It's like, what is it? Day 2 of September? Day 2. And I'm freezing. It's not right. Although I do have to say, New York summers are not the funnest summers. That's why you go to the Hamptons or the Dominican Republic or what have you. Yes, a lot's been going on, ladies and gentlemen. A lot's been going on. Today we're going to talk about, first on my list, I must talk. I know. Listen, if you don't like the Kardashians, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But if you don't like them, Kourtney Kardashian's kind of going through it right now with her. She has a line of health gummies, and it's sort of under investigation for false advertising. So I'm going to get into that. It is actually quite interesting. If you don't like it, you're going to like it. I'll make it interesting for you. One of the former contestants on The Bachelorette is now trans. And I'm not making, I would never make light or make fun of anyone trans, but this is, from what I can tell, just a man in a dress. I don't know if this is a joke or what have you, a very distasteful joke, but wait till you see it. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. We were watching I'm gonna show you a fun video. Maybe we'll start with that. These dorm rooms, these sorority dorm rooms are getting crazier and crazier. I went on a deep TikTok dive of these people that are the sorority dorm rooms. They're getting designers for them. And there's something creepy about it. We're gonna watch some of those videos. What else do I have? God. We have a little bit of wedding talk. Man kicked off airplane for wearing a Donald Trump / Hawk Tuah girl shirt. It seems odd. So it'll get untoward. Everyone hit the like button. I have no, if you're waiting for a toe update, he's not live today. Wait, is it because of the holiday? No, I don't think so. I don't believe it's because of the holiday, but that remains to be seen. The toe says he'll be back on Wednesday, I've heard. But you never know. We don't know what's going on with the toe, but it will be interesting to see. So here, you guys, today the goal is happiness. The goal is happiness. So Kiki Bucks, Mickey Money, Gino Lira, Mayor Money, Araya Rubies, Kourtney Coins, happiness, 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 jubilance, jubilance, jocular.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, beg, beg, beg.
Shake, shake, shake. Yes. For now, I've said all I can really say about the toe. I've seen a little bit of, I was watching, big fan. What is his? Well, big fan, and I don't know his name. The umbrella guy, the Tugs. Yes, watching Tugs. He was covering my program. He wasn't exactly being mean. He was just being diplomatic. I was watching him. So lots of different takes on all that's going on with the revenge prawn thing. I don't know what else to tell you, people. Don't know what else to tell you. Been telling you this for a long time. Toe liked to say that I was lying, but why would I lie about such a thing? Why would I lie about getting a call from St. Cloud, Minnesota? Not once, but twice. About you sending a photo. Why would I lie about such a thing? So now, we don't know what's going on with Toe. We don't know. That remains to be seen. But I do wonder how he shall address it once he comes back. Or you know what? Maybe for once in his life, he'll do the right thing and just shut the fuck up. You never know. I hope he doesn't, because it's just the toe that keeps on jamming. But yeah, apparently he's back on Wednesday, and that's just hearsay. That's just hearsay. So we never know. We never know. I bet he'll turn it into a win. Yeah, it's a tough one to turn into a win. How shall he turn that into a win, I wonder? I certainly do not know. He's not capable of shutting the fuck up. I know. So that remains to be seen. And I have no other information on that. I can't. Again, I'm not going to sit and speculate. Because who knows what the hell is going on? Who knows? I don't know if there was a warrant. I don't know if he. It sounds so crazy if he turned himself in. I don't know if that sounds so nuts to me. I don't know if whatever is going on. So we won't speculate. Then whenever I have more information, I shall tell you. 100 Kiki bucks for everyone here. Whee! 1, 2, and 3. Bing, 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 bing. You can come see me this Saturday at the Cutting Room. Be doing a little guest spot on the show Cowboys and Comedians, featuring Christy Mayer, Gino Bisconti, Chanel Omari, and Rick Monroe and the Hitmen, who are a wonderful, wonderful band. So if you're in the New York area, you may come see me there. Don't just like show up and want to stand outside or something, or you could show up and watch the show if you pay a ticket. It'll be great. Woohoo! Yes. John Doe, yes, I do stand up. Yes, I do. Stand up there. I tell jokes. Early. I tell them often. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, what shall I start with? I was at the barbecue of one Chrissy Mayer this past weekend, and boy, was it fun. Also, when I think barbecue from the South, and I know that it's not this in the North, a barbecue in the South, it's like where a bunch of rednecks cook an entire pig for 8 hours and then like chop it up, and then they skeet shoot. You know what I mean? That's like a Southern barbecue. That a barbecue in the North is we're just grilling whatever it is, but it's outside. I think I prefer that. So we had a marvelous time. Me and Gino drove there. We were hanging out. We saw the bean, the sweet bean. Oh my gosh. And we talked about this on Simpcast last night. Brittany Venti was there. Brittany Venti came. Oh my gosh. And Jesus, is her and her boyfriend are just the most lovely couple. But it's so funny. So Brittany came, and then they were showing, if you don't know, Brittany Venti has a corn allergy. And so Chrissy's mother-in-law made all of this not corn stuff for her, but there was a a plate of corn sitting in like a tray inside the house where all the food was. So they brought her in to show her all the food and all the packaging, to show her what she could eat and how it was made or whatever. And I was outside, and all of a sudden I hear screaming. And I was thinking, I'm like, oh my God, did she just see the corn and like, like was she traumatized just by the sight of it? That's not what happened. So her boyfriend comes out, and what he told me, I was not expecting. It was the last thing that I was expecting. But Chrissy has a turtle. Okay, it was their pandemic turtle. They got like a little pet. And corn allergies are fake. Yeah, she is very. It's corn. She is very diligent about this corn allergy. I shudder to think. I mean, it really affects her life. It really does. So, I mean, I don't know how much of that. I mean, I suppose it could be like maybe a little bit mental, but I don't think she thinks it's mental. So, but it's very important to her. They made all this other food for her, no corn. I mean, but a corn is fucking in everything. They feed cows corn and chickens and shit. Grass fed or corn fed. So, I mean, if you're allergic to corn, if you have an allergy to corn, you gotta really watch out when you walk out the door. You know? So the boyfriend comes out after I heard screams. I'm like, everything okay in there? He's like, well, so Chrissy and Frank have this turtle, and the mother-in-law was showing Brittany all the food that she could eat. Like, this is how we made it and blah, blah, blah. And then she sees the turtle because the boyfriend wanted to see the turtle. And she was like, oh my God. So she just beelines over to the turtle, and she's holding the turtle. And she goes, what would happen if I gave it a hug? And so Chrissy goes, well, it would maybe probably scratch you. 2 seconds later, the thing just starts apparently just pissing as if they said it was so much water. It's as if there was like a cup of water on the ground, and it went all the way down her shirt. All that was splashing under the ground. Like, if it were me, I would be terrified. I would just be like, ah! And then smash it. She didn't, though. But the moment they get there, so when the boyfriend comes out and tells me, I'm like, that is the last fucking thing I expected him to say. The last thing. But she took it like a champ. I mean, my gosh. And she's she should be terrified walking out her door every day with the corn allergy, and then a turtle pees on her. Who knew even turtles? Well, I suppose they must have to pee. Maybe it was nervous. She is a very pretty girl. You never know. But yes, it was very fun. It was very fun. By the end of the night, we started watching. We were outside at the end of the night, and we were watching these on Simpcast last night. Slingshot videos. But we didn't play last night the one that started it all. This is the first YouTube video I ever saw. And the game last night was, and if you didn't watch Simpcast, also subscribe to Chrissy Mears' channel if you're not subscribed. It's rude to watch and not subscribe. But the game is you watch these Slingshot videos. It's a carnival ride, basically. You watch them and you decipher which one is going to pass out. It's really very fun. Came up with it that night. But the one that started it all, for me at least, this was the first YouTube video I ever saw. It's something called Janice. And I tell you, people, I've been on one of these before, and I rue the day that I lost the DVD of it, because there's always one friend that wants to go on one of these rides, and then there's always the friend that has to go on one. I was the friend that had to go. I
did not pass out, but this was the most terrifying thing I've ever done. It really was. Since we did not get to this video, no one passes out on this, but this is back in the day when just the thumbnail, it just kills me. This is the first baby YouTube video I ever saw. It is back in the day when the Slingshot was clearly less safe. They now have like industrial metal things holding you down, but the Slingshot is like, it's like this thing, right? And you see these balls go high in the air. I mean, they go like what seems like where airplanes fly. Like that you go straight up to heaven. And it's a slingshot like this. And then down at the bottom, and then there's 2 bungees. And then you go and people pass out on these things constantly because your brain does something to your body. If you can't handle something, I think your brain just flushes you with like some sort of, okay, go to sleep now. And then people wake up on them and they're still in the air. Like, it's terrifying. Watch last night's episode of Simpcast, because we really did have a ball with it. Bing, bing, bing. Let's see. But this is probably the first YouTube video I ever saw. And this is back in the day when the Slingshot was not safe. And I don't know what relation these 2 individuals have to each other. And I still don't know how safe the Slingshot is. But you have to hear the sound in this, and I'll let's see. Okay. If you look at a Slingshot now, I'm going to say this again. It is just notice the seatbelts in this. It is a big metal thing with pads. This is just 2 seatbelts and a morbidly obese boy and a woman. I don't know if it's his. I like to believe maybe it's like his. I don't know why he's calling her Janice. Maybe it's a stepmother or like his friend from that like helps out at school. I have no idea, but it's just too good not to play. Janice. Okay. It's too good. It's too good. You can't. Okay. So see, as I was saying, this is the little boy. This is obviously a very old video. This is Janice. These are not good straps here. And I want to say something. This is today, his morbidly obeseness and chins on this adorable little boy saved his life. If you haven't seen this, you're in for a real treat. It could be Aunt Janice. I don't know. Or sometimes I'm like, is he like in an orphanage and Janice just like runs the place or helps? I don't know. But here we go. It's just a classic. All right. 1, 2, and 3.
Lean your head back.
Just keep your hands all the way back.
Okay.
Look how scared he is.
Hold up. Are you sure it won't fall out? No chance. No chance.
Already it's bad. Already it's bad. He's terrified. Janice was probably like, this will be good for you. Conquer your fear. These are not, they do not make these seatbelts in this like this anymore. And why is the Slingshot always by a fucking parking lot? Why? God. So if you die, you just fly into someone's windshield. He's going, you sure I won't fall out of this? No chance. No chance.
I would not be.
It gets me every time. I would not be laughing if I didn't know the ending. He does not, in fact, fly out, but he holding on for dear life. Do you see what I mean when I say today being a little overweight saved him? The chins held him in those flappy seatbelts. This is where the head goes. Look where his head is. He doesn't die. Don't worry. No clue. Janice has no clue this is happening to her ward. She is having the time of her life, and he is holding on for dear life. Oh, it's horrific. She's so cold. Janice! Think. He's being choked out by the straps at John Doe. But his chins are saving his life. He's not meant for this ride. He is not meant for this ride. Or, they needed a better system. They've since improved the safety. But Janice, and thank God she had no idea. Eventually she looks over. She's like, "Oh, what are you doing down there?" Oh, let's continue. This hurts Janice. Poor guy. Okay, one more time. I swear to you, I cannot tell you how many times I've watched that video. I've studied it. Somebody find me where Janice is today. Find her for me. Or the little boy. I would love to interview them. Let's Google it. Janice and Slingshot. Where are they today? Please don't say deceased by like a Tower of Terror or something. 7 days ago? What? It is Aunt Janice. Nuh-uh. Is that her? No. Aunt Janice Rayner. What? Okay. Huh. Aunt Janice, where are they now? What happened to Aunt Janice Slingshot? Janice loved climbing and slipped on Mount Rainier, resulting in her death? No, it's not true. I don't think that's her. This is some other, like, Daredevil Janice. Huh. Janice, this hurts. Alas, I do not know. Wouldn't that be really weird if Janice was some sort of daredevil? I have no idea. 200 watts studio. Thank you for the $2. The dichotomy of joy and terror. It is. And the little boy is like, you watch these videos. I've been on one of those. Maybe the DVD is somewhere. I'm shocked I didn't pass out. Shocked. It was horrific. Horrifying. My best friend Wesley. You want to know what else was terrifying? There was no line for this ride.
We were in Florida. I must have been 12. It was like in a parking lot. And they go, do you want to know what else? I have nightmares till this day. They say, all right, everybody, check your seatbelts. And then they just click the button. And then you fly up into the air. And they record you in your worst moments of life. Wesley's laughing. I'm like, we're too high. And I'm screaming. My friend Wesley's going, relax. Like Janice. I was the fat little boy. This is why people pass out on these things. This is why. We watched Simcast from last night with Chrissy Mayer. It was the people literally, their brains cannot take it and they pass out. It's terrifying. Terrifying. Michaeline remembers. You see, you know. You remember Michaeline. Horrific. Has Steel Toe Fugitive reached out to you or Gino for assistance? Well, no. I don't know. You guys, I don't know if the toe is spending his weekend, in jail. I don't know. I have no idea, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't. Hi, Michaeline. Good morning. We're just sitting here, cooling our heels, talking about Slingshot, Janice, and the fat little boy. Next on my list. Okay, I'm going to show you this because you guys are going to like this. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I've always been, I'm very live and let live. Very extremely live and let live. I have no issue with trans people, gay people, anything of the like. I don't care if you're gay, straight, trans, whatever. Obviously, I don't care. I feel like if you're trans, that must be a really terrible, horrible thing to have to go through. And I'm not laughing because what I'm about to show you is I'm sorry, but it's funny. And you know what? Like, more power to you if you can rectify that terrible feeling and become your true self. I think that's absolutely great. This, however, I do not think is the same thing. Former and when I show you the photo, you'll see what I mean. Former Bachelorette star Josh Seater describes abuse since coming out as trans. I fear only for my safety. Now, I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to show you what I mean. I don't know, and I hope to God, if this is a fucking joke, then he's a real asshole. But here he is. Yes. Okay. You can see. A former Bachelorette star who came out as transgender since the show says she doesn't need surgery or hormone treatment to be a woman. Okay. You see? All right. And this is her before. There she is. Very manly man. All right. Josh Seater, 37, who was born a male and appeared on season 11 of TV show in 2015 as a cis male, competing with others to match with a single woman, but she came out as trans in May 2024 and has faced death threats since. Josh has now revealed she is not on hormone medication and is unsure she will get surgery. She says she now realized she doesn't need to take anything to be a trans woman. And there she is. All right. There she is on The Bachelor. But it hasn't stopped trolls, cruel treatments over her decision to turn down surgery and keep traditionally male features like facial hair. Okay. Are you looking at this?
Do you see what I'm talking about? At least slap a wig on. At least. I'm gobsmacked. I feel like this is a slap in the face somehow to trans people. This is he's wearing just a house or a very Sofia Vergara-esque dress, but from TJ Maxx. Put some blush on and is sitting with her legs crossed. Is this a joke? Someone tell me if it is. He competed for a woman's love. I love the off-the-shoulder dress too. It is off the shoulder. He doesn't look horrible. But is this trans? I guess I'd have to see him talk about it. I don't know. I'll tell you something. I'm very live and let live. But I don't know. I feel like this makes, people that actually go through the trauma of, becoming their authentic selves by becoming a man or a woman or what have you. I feel like this sort of negates that. This is that, from the looks of it, a man in a dress. I don't know. I can't tell if this is serious or not. Let's see. He doesn't look horrible. Do you think that maybe just fame got to him? Her? Josh said she's still Josh. Josh said she sold seashells by the seashore. Just kidding. Josh said she has struggled with his identity. Okay, even the pronouns in the goddamn article are fucked up. Josh said she has struggled with his identity for as long as she can remember. What? What? Is this April Fool's? Is this a prank? Age 7, she would often go into her parents' bedroom while they were out and put on her mom's dresses and jewelry. Okay. That is sad. Okay. Josh said, I couldn't articulate what I was going through, but I knew it felt comfortable. I was homeschooled in a very conservative Christian family. I was only in college that I was given the freedom to explore my gender identity. Then why were you a contestant on The Bachelor? Rhett. The Bachelor and The Bachelorette is very gendered. That's the most gendered show you could go on. What? You were trying to win the love of, I suppose they could still be attracted to women, I suppose. There are no rules these days. I was homeschooled, very conservative Christian family. I was only in college. It was only in college I was given the freedom to explore my gender identity. It was during that time that I knew I was trans. But 18 years ago, there wasn't that vocabulary. Okay. Josh came out as pansexual in 2021, but it wasn't until his dad died in April that she started to express herself. I'm very live and let live. Very. Would this offend me if I saw Josh hanging out? I'd be like, what's up, homie? Love your dress. But is this that it seems to make a mockery of people that actually go through that. That's just my opinion. It almost makes a mockery of women, I feel like. I don't know. I need proof that while you were in your fraternity, you were expressing yourself in this way. He wasn't in a fraternity. I have no proof of that. I'm just saying. I'm gobsmacked. I'm speechless. 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 Josh said her family have largely been supportive. Maybe they're just confused. Josh said, that's a very difficult phrase. The patriarchal father figure was gone, and I started to express myself more. Okay. Some of my family I'm close to, and some I am not. Since my father's passing, I have been estranged from some family members. Despite my mother being of Christian faith, she has been really understanding and open-minded. She is a supporter of mine, and she loves me. She loves me regardless. That's great. I do love that. You go, Carol. I just made up her name. I don't know her name. Josh said she doesn't. It's like when Josh said she doesn't know if she will get surgery in the future and is taking her transition day by day. Okay. Put up or shut up, tranny. I'm just kidding. I would never say that. That's just a joke. Just a joke. Tranny is not a nice word. Blake Lively. All the hate I've been receiving made me focus on the now and the everyday. The great thing about being trans is there is not one way to do it. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's true. I'm trying to take up for you here, but somehow this seems like a joke. I'm taking up the trans community that's like, are you making fun of us? That's what it sort of seems like. And if not, then more power to you. Okay. I'll see you in the women's restroom. But wow. I can't decipher it. I don't know. Training didn't used to be derogatory. No, she needs a better tummy. Or maybe, maybe I could help her. Maybe help her dress for her body better. Maybe she's just bloated today. She's on her period. I think she's cute, Keanu. I think she's cute. I mean, cute too. But it almost seems like a joke. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. Maybe she just needs the right clothes to wear. But, she's on her way. I can't tell. Yeah, she's having she needs a high-waisted pant. She has been told she can be a woman because she's been told she can be a woman because she is muscular and told she's not a real trans woman. There's a lot of typos in this. She has been told she can't be a woman. I think it's what's supposed to say. And this is New York Post. I just don't see how this is a joke. I don't know. But she's not a real trans woman. Well, that's not fair. One comment said, I'm a real trans woman. You are not. See, that's what I get nervous about. I don't know. I don't know why I would be nervous. It's nothing to do with me. But Josh said, within my first post as a woman, I started getting abuse, and it has been nonstop since. It's hard to be a public person, ma'am. I get hundreds of messages a day. I'm getting a lot of hate from the LGBTQ plus community, and the conservatives are giving me death threats. Well, that's not good. Saying they want to murder me. That's not good. Jesus. I've been told that if they run into me on the street, they will shoot me. What? The abuse has been awful. It is a complete 180 from what has been represented to me my whole life, that the LGBTQ plus community is accepting and tolerant. Well, there you have it. Let me look up him one more time. Let me check my sources here. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Have I fallen for a fake New York Post article? I mean, how could that be fake? Josh Theater. No, I mean, Us Weekly, Fox News. Oh. This makes me sad. Well, you know what? Maybe he's just didn't want to live his life as a man anymore. And even though he's not up at all the fashion trends yet, and maybe he's not gotten his makeup right yet, maybe he just couldn't live like that anymore. Also, I suppose maybe going on The Bachelor and trying to be the Bachelorette or what have you, he's trying to really deep dive into the being a man thing. It just wasn't working. So he's coming out as this. Bachelorette alum Josh Seater opens up by getting death threats after coming out as transgender. Yep. All right, we got to microblade the eyebrows. Josh, this is a call to you. Please come on my show. We'll help. You got a good base. You got a lot to work with. Okay? We'll get you there. Microblade the eyebrows. We could do that. We got to shape them a little bit better. We could use a little Botox up here. No harm in that. I love the blush. It's just not very in vogue right now. Lovely bracelets. Tattoos are great on women. Love the tie. I would have tied it in the back. Yeah, no, I mean, I've had death threats. Put everything in. All right, we're trying to accept you. Maybe. Oh, he's in a mental health facility after she claimed to receive harassing messages. That's not good. Well, listen, Josh. Clean shave next time. We could work with it. Chris Thompson, thank you for the $5. I hear the toe coming. It's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen April since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison and time keeps dragging on. I hear the toa coming. Hit the hit the like button, everybody. I have a bleeding heart. I hate to think about anybody sitting behind bars, but Toe, you brought this upon yourself if you are. Who knows what will happen?
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, beg.
Bag, shake, shake, shake. 100 Kiki coins for everyone here right now.
Wow.
Wow. Are we having fun? Okay. More after. I'm taking a quick break. I have to pee. It's a one-man show over here. Toe Shank Redemption. It's another prison movie. Cry, Toey. Toe baby. My cousin Toey. They were innocent in that one. Bing, bing, bing. How about this? The lifeguard. Or I present to you. Oh, this is fun. It's the morning. No, that's not something. Here, watch this. I don't know what it is, but it's 1 minute and 44 seconds long. And then I shall be back in a flash. Ding!
That Garrett said, "Oh, she's not going to wear white at her wedding." And Steve said, "What? Why? You think she's some kind of slut or something?"
Keanu's not wearing white, right?
Oh.
No way.
Why not? What do you think she is? Some kind of slut?
That's too traditional for her.
I imagine my wedding dress as a pea green, and I want it to be long in the front and short in the back, and a little butt cleavage. Yes. And I'm going to walk down the aisle to slob on my knob. Is that good enough for you, Garrett and Steve?
Garrett.
Is Keanu wearing white?
Why wouldn't she?
Hello.
Hey, I saw you missed a call from you, baby. What's up?
I have terrible news.
What is it, baby?
I have to call off the wedding. I seem to have lost the ring.
But me and Maddie just got our tuxedo T-shirts, baby.
Well, as luck would have it, I was at the red wedding dress store.
Sure.
And it seems to have slipped off my finger. So, wear whatever the fuck you want. What kind of a fucking question is that, Garrett? Why?
What?
Why wouldn't I wear white,
Hey, Garrett. Oh, boy. Hey, Garrett. Oh, boy.
Hey, Garrett, this is why no one invites you anywhere.
I love her.
Thanks for the invite to... Oh, she hung up.
Oh, we're back. We did it. I remember that. That was fun. Yes, wedding. I'm not wearing a red wedding dress, you guys. I will say. Wedding planning. What should I go to next? I was going to talk about that. Also, can we... Whoa. Why do people feel the need to try and sniff out my wedding registry? The people like on the internet that are not invited. Well, they're clearly not invited. They're just trying to sniff it out. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. What does it matter to you? What does it matter to you? Are we having fun? Are we having fun? We are. His tape escaped from Tokaraz. There was also a theory that he was in the cabin. God, I have no idea, you guys. I have no idea. Don't revenge prawn people. Just don't do it. Don't do it. It's an untoward, horrific thing to do. Okay? Don't try and be the cool guy. No one gives a fuck, especially if you're an unfunny, panhandling internet clown. Not even especially. Just no one do it. It should be very common sense. Oh, this is an untoward photo. No one else needs to see it. If it was personally sent to me or if I took it, keep it to yourself. You're out with your buddies. Describe it in words. Use your words if you must. Or the cool guy thing to do would be to keep it to your fucking self. And that is Keanu's Pearls of Wisdom for the day. Oh, I need a board for that. Kiki's Pearls of Wisdom. I'm so wise. Keanu reminds me of Carrie Ann Moss. I don't know who that is. Is it somebody ugly? Carrie Ann Moss. I love a doppelganger game. And Moss. It's a Canadian actress. Oh. She's quite old now. The older version, right? Oh, is from The Matrix? Oh, I've gotten that before. Isn't that weird? Because there is a Keanu in The Matrix. I have seen that movie, but it's been many years. Huh. Kiki has grown on me. Whee! I know. I'm like the band The National. A lot of the songs, you don't like them at first, but they're growers. And then they seep into your soul. And all of a sudden you're like, I'm afraid of everyone. I'm afraid of everyone. If you don't know the band The National, if you listen to it the first time you hear it, you'll be like, what the fuck is this? But then all of a sudden you'll be like, Karen, book me in a chair. They're growers is what I'm saying. We love The National. We love them. Keanu can star in the next reboot. Gino can be Neo. Can't my dad, Keanu Reeves, be Neo? Oh, can't I? I didn't mean to click that. But yes. Well, he'll make it a win for himself. Look how cool I am. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The thing is, if he didn't just go in like he said everybody else should, you have to atone for your actions. You gotta atone. Should have put on his shiny Amazon suit and his cardboard belt. Walked right in there and turned himself in, I suppose. Today isn't about the toe. Today is about fun, jubilance, happiness. Kiki bucks, Gino lira, mirror money, Mickey money, Courtney coins, array of rubies, happiness, 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 jubilance, jubilance, jocularity. All right, what am I going to do? We did Janice. We did this. Here's this other strange thing. All right. Kardashians, little Kardashians. I know you hate to hear it, but I'm going to talk about it. Listen, these people have changed the lives of many. I love them. I love them. And Courtney for a time. There's Kim, Khloe, Courtney. Those are the main three. Courtney is the oldest, but the one that doesn't give too much of a fuck. I have to tell you. She came out with these gummies. Everybody in the Kardashian family has a side hustle that they call it, as if they're not all fucking billionaires. Well, Kim and Kylie are billionaires. But Kendall Jenner is the highest paid supermodel in the world. She's the highest paid supermodel. Khloe has a denim line. It's called Good American. She's also, I mean, I have to imagine she's probably on her way to being a billionaire, but I don't know. I haven't checked all of their net worths in a while. Rob disappeared off the face of the earth, but he's probably richer than anybody in the tri-state area. And Kylie, of course, of Kylie Cosmetics, was the youngest billionaire, self-made billionaire. Okay. Courtney, however, has always been the health guru, doesn't really care about it as much, doesn't want fame, wanted to be with her kids. She married
Travis Barker. She is now Kourtney Kardashian Barker. And it was a glow up for her. She just gave birth to her baby with Travis Rocky at 42 years old, mind you, for anybody that says that, women can't have children later in life. And she was perfectly fine. And that is would be her fourth child. And Travis has, I think, 4 as well from another marriage. Slapjaw Timothy Smallwood. Thank you for the $1.99. Where is the Swede Visconti hiding? I'm curious. Swede? Do you mean sweet? He's sleeping. He has to do a real ass podcast at noon, actually. So if you are not subscribed to Gas Digital, get subscribed because you can find one Eugene Visconti there. Noon today. Bing, 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 bing. He's not hungover. Dunkin' Donuts. It's interesting. Hello, Dunkin' Donuts. The thought of having a newborn isn't. Hi, Araya. The thought of having a newborn is a nightmare. Baby is 14 today. Happy birthday, baby Araya. And again, I would never have a child. I like Chrissy's child. I love it because it's squishy. But no, I could never have a child. But people, people always shit on women for, they just, you're too old to have a baby. I was an old egg. My mother had me at 37. They sliced me right out, and look at me today. I'm fine. So Kourtney Kardashian is the health guru of them all, but they all have other things that they do besides the show. Kourtney was like, why can't we just do the fucking show and I can put my kids to bed at night? Do I have to have something else that I'm doing? They were like, yes. Don't you want to make more money? Kim and Chloe or whatever. And then she'd be like, she's like, I'm one of the richest people ever. What do you mean? That's at least what I think she was thinking. So Kourtney, as a health guru she is, comes out with this line of gummy vitamins. They're called Lemme. Now, let me show you. Bing, bing, bing. And my God, does she look good. This is right after she gave birth, for Christ's sake. Bing. There she is in all of her glory. She had just given birth here, I think. Maybe not. I can't quite remember. Don't quote me on that. Where is it? There's all the vitamins. Look. Let me deep bloat. Let me chill. Let me matcha. Matcha is their favorite thing. They love that shit. I do not understand the appeal. Go away. There's more. This is in the first iteration. So there's Kourtney. Yes, well. And I think she looks pretty damn good. I think it's a pretty cute ad, right? But Kourtney is receiving some backlash these days. Now, I'll read you this article by. All right. So, The Independent writes. Here we go. This is an article from The Independent. Kourtney Kardashian's Lemme supplement brand faces class action lawsuit over deceptive advertising. What could that mean? Kourtney Kardashian Barker's supplement brand Lemme may soon be facing allegations of deceptive advertising. Zimmerman Reed, a class action litigation firm, has launched an investigation into reality TV stars' popular line of gummies and supplements over claims that Lemme violated consumer rights by misleading and deceptively marketing its products. Yes. Okay. I could see where this was happening. I mean, and the one that they speak about in particular is there's something called Lemme Purr, and it's for your nether regions. And there's like no scientific like basis that it could possibly work. And also it's kind of offensive to women. But I'll read on. I'll press on. The law firm is specifically investigating the brand's Lemme Purr gummies, which supports to boost vaginal health and support vaginal odor, which is sort of odd. It's supposed to be a self-cleaning oven. Something's wrong if it's not smelling fresh and clean, I would assume. Lemme Curb capsules advertised to support healthy blood sugar. Lemme De-bloat gummies, which claims to relieve bloating symptoms, and Lemme Matcha gummies advertised to support cellular energy and energy metabolism. It's like, okay, I love the Kardashians, but it's almost as if did no one look into this, or did we just make the gummies cute? Like the packaging and the taste of them. And of course, they have the best lawyers in the world. I hate that she's facing backlash, but come on, court. You got to look into something, especially if it's marketed as like something that looks like a fucking vitamin that's sold at an Airline. That's not good. Pills that make your hooch smell like roses. Yes. And by golly, Kourtney Kardashian pioneered it. No, that's why she... And I don't think there's a lawsuit yet, but a class action lawsuit is being looked into. Zimmerman Reed asked Lemme customers if they expected the products to work as advertised. What a simple question. And an odd question, and it shouldn't even have to be asked. Did you expect the products that you were buying to work? Well, why, yes, I did. But also, I mean, you can buy Lemme products at a goddamn Ulta. I don't see any other vitamins at an Ulta. I don't think. Don't fact check me on that. But I just saw the last time I was in Ulta, I did see a stand for the Lemme gummies, and I'm thinking like, well, this is a makeup store. Maybe in the back they have like hair care product stuff, but that would make sense. That would make sense there. Let's see. Is her jaw unhinged or something? Also, Charles, I'm not picking up the fucking phone. You're blocked. Bye. What do I have to block you here? Jesus. Psycho. Changed his name. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Bop, 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 bing, 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 bing. Zimmerman Reed asked Lemme customers if they expected the products to work, which is such an odd question. Upon purchasing Lemme Purr gummies, Lemme Curb capsules, Lemme De-bloat gummies, and Lemme Matcha gummies, if you purchased a Lemme product, you may be entitled to compensation for the free case review form reads. Kardashian Barker's wellness brand has previously raised eyebrows from health experts and medical professionals. The Kardashian star launched Lemme in September of 2022 with a line of vegan, gluten-free, and non-GMO gummy supplements. She then became the subject of controversy after introducing Lemme Purr, the brand's vaginal probiotic gummies, in February of 2023. There they are. Lemme Glow. Hair, skin, and nails gummies. That is something that exists. I'm sure they were able to recreate those. Oh, I'll show you. Hang on.
Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. Mm-hmm. Yes, as you can see here. There they are. Pretty purple bottles of delicious little gummies that make your vagine smell better and make you not bloated. And they're purple, so they must work. Yeah, what do we got? Hair, skin, and nails. I'm sure they were able to recreate that. Concentration gummies. I literally have no idea what that means. Daily digestive gummies. Okay. According to the Lemme website, Lemme Purr contains clinically studied SNZ 1969 probiotics that specifically target vaginal microbiome health, microbiome health, and pH levels to support freshness and odor. This is very backward. It's friggin' Summer's Eve in a gummy. It shouldn't. Something's wrong if you need that. I guess maybe a vitamin for it would help, but you need to go to the doctor if there's like something going on there. Okay. All right. Bad. Microbiome. Who knows? Microbiome health and pH levels to support freshness and odor. Okay. The gummies are also made with vitamin C for antioxidant and pro-collagen benefits and real pineapple extract. Oh, that's the other thing. Yes. If you eat pineapple, your puss will taste good. Or if you eat pineapple and you're a man, will swallow. What is this? Honestly, is this like a fucking Cosmo magazine? This is on Courtney. Do better. Read some of the backs of your own fucking gummies here. All right. This is very old school. Like, it's like very Samantha. I eat pineapple to make my vagina taste like heaven. A pineapple upside down cake. I mean, that is very old school. Very old school. It's just a freaking pineapple gummy with some vitamin C in it. How much are these? This is stupid. This is stupid. I still love Courtney. She just wanted to be a mom. She didn't want to do any of this bullshit. Lemme Purr sold out in its first week. That's because it's controversial. And didn't stop some customers and gynecologists from feeling a little bit skeptical. Yeah, of course. Dr. Melanie Bone. Gee, come on. It's like Alicia Sweep. Really? The gynecologist's name is Melanie Bone? Stop it. Stop it. I can't do it. I can't. This is made up. This is real. Stop. Dr. Melanie Bone, an OBGYN and a member of Day's Medical Board, a gynecological health research and development company, previously told The Independent that since vaginas are self-cleaning, isn't this what I just said? Products that play on false insecurities about women's health should be treated with caution. I agree. I just said this. Here's Kim Cattrall in 2024. It's like a self-cleaning oven, honey. I had no quirky thing to say after that. Just Jesus Christ. This is backward. Yes, it is. It's the same as like, yeah, look, ooh. You need this because you have stinky vagine. So take these pineapple gummies. It'll help. And also, Kourtney is known for getting vaginal steams, and Travis can never take her fucking his hands off of her. They have a very, 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 no pun intended, fruitful sex life. So I don't know Kourtney knows anything of this. Let me skeptical of Yes, false insecurities with caution. Brands should not try to advance artificial insecurities forced upon women and AFAB assigned female at birth individuals. Oh, excuse me. Just like the guy from The Bachelor. Girl, excuse me. She said, let me chill, de-stress gummies. Although Lemmy Purr contains probiotics, which have been proven to support the health of your vaginal microbiome, microorganisms that exist in the vagina. The ingredients used in Kardashian Barker's products, such as pineapple extract, are less credible. Exactly. That's literally... It's like Cosmo invented the gummies. Not good. Not good. There is no validated clinical data that suggests you can or should alter the way that your vagina tastes. She confirmed. It tastes how it tastes. The case review form also cited that in 2023 report from Women's Health magazine, the outlet found that Kardashian Barker's Lemmy Bloat gummies contain 3 grams of sugar per serving, which can contribute to bloating. Okay, yes, this is all. Do I think that we need to do a class action lawsuit? No, but let's just see them for what they are. They're just a cute bottle of candy. Meanwhile, the Lemmy matcha supplements contain just 100 milligrams of matcha. Research suggests that a much higher dose of matcha is needed to provide effective energy-boosting results. A single teaspoon of matcha includes an estimated 2,000 milligrams, 20 times higher than the amount in 1 serving of Lemmy matcha. The Independent has contacted Lemmy for comment. So there you have it, everyone. I almost clicked on the wrong thing. Jesus, that scared me. There you have it. You know what? All the ladies in the chat, all 2 of you. And the men, too. Go out to the store and try Lemmy for yourselves. See if it made your balls smell better. I want all the men here to go out and try Lemmy Purr and see if it made your balls smell better. Won't that be fun? It'll be a fun test. It'll be great. It'll be great. He said no. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a short one. I was going to get to one more thing, but I have an appointment in about an hour, so we will do one more. But we love Kiki in the morning, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. I'm thinking of maybe Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, if I can. No, Monday, and I like Friday, but always Monday, and surprise streams. You never know. And we will keep you informed of any toe that we see. But, oh, and by the way, speaking of adorable things, Sam, I know you're not here right now, but thank you for getting me these delicious gums. It's not Lemmy. I wanted to open these gifts. These delicious, I suppose they're like German fruit candies. And I did try one at Chrysanthemum's house, but now I have my own. Thank you, Sam, for getting me these. Fine drops. Will they make my vagine smell better? Only time will tell. And they're big and they're crunchy, but they are delicious. They're honestly so delicious. Maybe a bit of, don't feed them a chill, might be a bit of a choking hazard. Another warrant for the show. Phil McCoy. What do you think all of his fans and followers are doing right now? Crying themselves awake? What fans? All of the ingredients are in German. But thank you again, Sam. These are mighty fine, mighty delicious. You know what? Like, and they're made by a company called Woogie. I love those. Thank you so much. What else did you get me? It's a snack stream. Good night, mister. Let's see. Bubble tape. I have not seen this in so long. God, I have not seen this in so long. He always gets us the best snacks. Oh my God, it's like walking back in time. Oh my God. It's like being, oh, now I look like I did blow. It's covered in dust, you guys. It's like, smell, the olfactory senses are like going in a time machine. It's snacking back in time. Wow, it is like, no, I can see what I probably look like. It's not. It's just Hubba Bubba, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, so good, so good. No. And it tastes just as bland as I remember, but it's for the fun of it. I don't got this. Cool. Wow, Sam. That was a pathetic bubble. This is like going back in time. I never saw this before. Maybe we gotta get it going to make a good bubble. Or maybe I just suck at it. Blow harder. This will not defeat me. It is good. Can you still buy this somewhere? Where'd you go to the Cracker Barrel? Maybe I have too much. Hi, darling.
Mwah,
Have
mwah.
fun.
Bye, baby.
Bye-bye. I'm doing something really important here. Give me a second. Fuck this gum. I'll get it better later. I'll put it under my desk, like in school. No, I won't. Hit the like button. That was some gum chewing content for you. And thank you, Sam. Thank you so much. Again, for these, I love these. And I love the little bottle that they came in. Gorgeous. And the Hubba Bubba. Wow. The smell of it really brings you back. And I never got one of these before. Never had it. A bubble jug. That sounds dirty. Ooh. There's just some crushed up. It looks like looks like meth. Look at it. Or like I guess it's crushed up bubble gum. What do you do with it? This is hilarious. This is so much fun. Whee! But it could also be mistaken for something untoward if you're a kid. Yeah, it's bubble gum. Huh. Iconic candy. Manufactured in China. Huh. But very fun. Very fun indeed. Thank you for the bubble jug. Cute. Very cute. Very cute indeed. Let's see here. All right, darlings. One more. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to show you these weird dorm rooms. Something about this just creeps me out. I don't know why. It just does. Let me see. Oh, and then I do have the gentleman that was removed. All right, we'll do that too. Then I have an appointment. I don't think this was very warranted to kick this man off of an airplane. Delta, instead of American Airlines, is having some issues these past few days, or not days. Just maybe it's my algorithm on YouTube and New York Post. But man kicked off of Delta flight for wearing Donald Trump tee with Hawk Tuah girl meme reference. Is there a video? We have to watch 2 ads. Okay. All right. There's one. That's just an ad. Okay. A man was apparently kicked off a Delta Airlines flight for wearing a t-shirt depicting former President Donald Trump flipping the bird and a reference to the viral Hawk Tuah girl video. First of all, do you think he made this t-shirt? A man with a post in the Reddit group R Delta posted a video of the man purportedly being booted from the plane, the Sarasota Bradenton International Airport on Saturday morning. Okay. He wore a black shirt showing Trump and the American flag colored glasses, holding up 2 middle fingers. Hawk Tuah spit on that thing, the shirt reads, in reference to the R-rated clip. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun. I'm getting kicked off because of my shirt, the man announces as he walks down the aisle with his luggage. Footage shows. Huh. This is her reporting. Stupid ass Wendy, he adds after reading the name tag of the female flight who was escorting him away. I guess flight attendant. According to the poster, SK Beach Girl, the man was sitting down waiting to board the flight when an airline staffer told him that someone had complained about the shirt and he would have to change it or be barred from the plane. Okay, now it's like when I was in Catholic school and I, wore green Chuck Taylors. Like, what is this? He had to change his shirt because they were offended by what? Was it Hawk Tuah or was it Donald? That's ridiculous.
It isn't fair.
It's not. That's not right. I don't get it. I do not. Yeah. What part was offensive? And also, why are you paying? I would never notice this freak's shirt. Who gives a shit?
You gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
That's crazy to me. He turned the shirt inside out and entered the flight and entered flight. Boarded. Next thing I know, right before takeoff, a Delta employee comes on the plane and escorts him off the flight. He had flipped his shirt back to the decal side, they wrote. Oh, so he turned it inside out, got on the airplane, and then said, fuck this, and turned it right side out. Wow, what a rebel. He shouldn't have been complained about in the first place. What's offensive? I guess maybe, I don't know, what, the middle fingers or the Hawk Tuah quote? Oh my God. I mean, just get a grip. America, get a fucking grip. What is it? The fucking moral majority? For Christ's sake. Were there nuns on the plane? Was it a plane full of nuns? If it were nuns, they would have crossed themselves and gone to sleep. They would have said a prayer. Who was offended by this shirt? And I guarantee you it probably wasn't because of the Hawk Tuah quote. It was probably because it was Donald. Ugh. Grow up, everyone. Grow up! An airline can remove passengers from its flights to transport passengers they deem necessary. Yes, this is true. In Delta's sole discretion, Jesus, Keanu, read. Delta's sole discretion for the passengers' comfort and safety, or safety for the comfort or safety of the passengers or Delta employees, or for the prevention of damage to the property of Delta or its passengers or employees, according to Delta's contract of carriage. A traveler can be removed when their conduct, attire, hygiene, well, then you better take your Lemmy gummies, ladies. Or odor, again, take your Lemmy gummies, ladies. Creates an unreasonable risk of offense or annoyance to other passengers. Okay, well then how about you remove every screaming baby then? Wow, it's a good question. Would you rather sit right next to a smelly person or a screaming baby? Ooh, I guess I'd say screaming baby. I can't do smells. Take your Lemmy gummies, ladies. Kourtney Kardashian, I love you. All right, here we go. The Post has reached out to Delta for comment on the incident. Earlier this year, another Delta passenger said she was nearly kicked off a flight after she attempted to board her plane without wearing a bra. Boo. See, these airlines. We were forced to change our pants at the gate
into something worse. I don't know if you recall. Go back, type in Keanu Thompson, Chrissy Mayer, New York Post Airline and see what you find. That was insane. These airlines, my God. And it's at the fucking discretion of the boy run media, basically. Yeah, so that's basically it. I don't understand how that shirt was really going to offend anyone. It truly doesn't make any sense to me. No bra. Now I'm excited. Who wants a breast prison? I mean, unless you really need one. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do have an appointment soon. Shall I do one more thing? Let me see if I can find this. Bear with me. Oh my God, so much. I've set myself too much. Where are you? For Christ's sake, Keanu. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, no, not that either. That's just more. Okay. I don't know what this is about this. All right. This is the last thing I'll do. These people are hiring decorators for their dorm rooms, and I don't know why this. I had a very chic dorm room that I decorated myself. Granted, I did live with my boyfriend most of the time at the time. But I had a very chic dorm room. I love it, but maybe I'm just jealous that, like, because I felt like, God, I don't want my dorm room to look too cool or whatever, like take so much care and time into it. But this Southern woman is made a living off of the decoration of these dorm rooms. And my God, I can't imagine how much this costs. An insane amount. And the TikToks are everywhere. It's all the sorority houses. It's everywhere. It's crazy. Maybe I'm just becoming an old woman. I don't know. Let's see. Where did I put her? Okay. And you got to hear her voice. She is so Southern. It's so cute. Pause. And this is like, and honestly, the one I'm about to pull up is kind of mild for what I've seen. It's crazy to me. I don't know. It says, beyond excited about how this dorm turned out. Okay. Dorm tour. Dorm tour. Can you see it? Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Okay, I'll make it big. Bing. Nope. Bing. Nope. Nope. Bing. There we are. There we are.
Here it is. The room is finally done. It has been a labor of love, hours, all the things. But
all the things. Here's a trend I'm seeing. These pots. Everybody has this strange thing. It's just this weird trend, and I think that they cost a lot of money. The dorm room probably had freaking cinder blocks for walls. Did they? And now it's become this. I love it. I love it. Maybe I'm just jealous of it. I don't know. But it just seems bizarre to me. Just seems bizarre. Let's press on.
So proud of how it turned out. We were able to mix some schnozery in certain places.
Some schnozery.
Pulled it in the lamps. The girls are from Texas, so of course we had to have a little boot.
The girls are from Texas, so of course we had to have our little pillow boots. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they painted the walls. What in the world? They built shelving. They added glass tops to the desks. They've got Fabergé eggs everywhere, probably. Okay, like, is this okay? That's what I'm saying, sorority house. But this one actually just looks to me, and I've seen, I'm not kidding, hundreds of these. But like, this one looks like just an actual dorm room. And this woman, her entire job is decorating dorm rooms. And she's probably a decorator, I suppose. But right now, it's this.
Here's their bed.
Here's their bed.
Try to give them a little piece of home right there. And here's Colonel Red, the watercolor.
Here's Colonel Mustard in a cowboy hat. Framed in gold. Kentucky Fried Chicken man in a pink blazer with his legs crossed. I just picked that up for $100,000. It was a steal at an art gallery. Had to fight over it, had to bid on it, but you know, anything for amber and juniper. Those are not their names. I just made that up, but it's wild to me.
By Amanda Fox. It turned out fantastic.
Turned out fantastic.
Mirror Fabrics in Ridgeland. They are my go-to place. And again, this monogram, y'all, I can't stand it. So
I don't know about you. I had a the cool thing was like a really chic map poster and like all of my like David Bowie and, you know, the National and Green Day albums hung on my wall in like a gallery sense. These bitches have a vase or I don't know, is someone's grandmother in here? Is this an urn? Is this a diamond encrusted urn? And you know they're just going to get wasted and just trash the place. Or maybe that would just be me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just jealous. Mom, why didn't you make my dorm this pretty? Why didn't I have a tufted headboard? I would have. This is what I would have done to my dorm if I, you know how it's like, the only way I can describe it is like, I would have literally done this myself to my dorm room. Maybe not like this, but in a Keanu way. I would have brought a tufted headboard, but I didn't want to be embarrassed. Like it's like a costume party, but you don't want to go too full out on your costume because what if other people don't go full out on their costumes? Not here. These bitches hired a fucking decorator. I think I'm just jealous. I'm jealous.
Refrigerator cart. These are the storage cubes.
Storage cube.
We wanted to kind of keep it somewhat clean and
they
simple.
Put glass over everything. This was not there. They built in storage. There's another Colonel Mustard.
And then over here is the bar cart.
And every single one of these bitches, they all need a bar cart. Here's the bar cart with the howdy towel. I'm sure it'll look exactly like that by the end of the first evening. Yes. Okay.
Super cute. And then last but not least, here's the wall that we installed.
See? They installed a wall. They installed a wall. Is this up to code? They put a freaking they put a love seat in. Fresh flowers, another vase, candles, monogrammed fucking throw pillows, sconces. They have sconces and original artwork. She's going to explain it to you.
Yeah, it was actually way easier than the drapes. I'm not gonna lie. So we popped the monogram for the girls right here. Both of the girls are blonde and into fashion and all the things. Sarah Noble is my artist, and she has actually been helping me, and she is amazing.
Sarah Noble is my artist. So she made this for the girls. So both the girls are blonde and into fashion. Yes, that sounds very specific. Love the art though. Love the golden frame. Shout out Sarah Noble. Migrant hotel. That's funny. Probably. Okay, actually, it's a good idea. I'm gonna be the decorator for migrant hotels. If you're a migrant and you would like your hotel decorated, I'm your girl. I'll call it Crossing Over with Kiki. It's a decorating service. I will come and decorate your migrant hotel for you to make it feel more chic and like home. They have sconces. Sconces.
It's noble art, but she kind of did this kind of off the girls, and then she even added the little schnozery vase with the pink flowers.
That's what it's called, the schnozery vase. Everybody has a goddamn schnozery vase in their dorm room. She installed a wall and sconces, and they have 50 schnozery vases in there. Crossing Over with Kiki sounds like a funeral home. Yes, it does. It's going to be my other business. I'll decorate your casket for you. Jesus, that's dark. All right, anyway.
And we were crazy about these sconces there.
Sconces!
And of course, I'm here for fresh flowers. I always
Howdy.
do that.
Here's a schnozery vase.
I added just a little howdy.
Howdy.
Over there. And then over here, just a couple of things. We did the hell yeah, damn right.
Hell yeah, damn right.
Wine glasses. They're not going to be drinking.
Bed skirt. I had never in my college days did I see any motherfucker in their dorm room with a fucking bed skirt. I'm just jealous because I would have done this to my dorm, but I just didn't want to I didn't want to step outside the box. I hung my albums. And I thought I had the coolest dorm, but now look. Now look what the kids are doing. Hiring fucking decorators.
Maker down there because all the girls need good ice makers. And then here's the closets. These closets don't have doors in them, so curtains it is.
Oh, you couldn't install the doors?
Anyway, I hope that you love it.
We do love it.
I'm proud of it.
We love it.
It's been a lot of work.
It's
taken a lot of time, but I think the girls are going to be in love with it.
I could watch these literally all day. I literally could. It's insane. They're everywhere. Kiki, do the Southern stripper voice. Do I have a Southern stripper voice? Thank you, push-ups. Hey, honey. Or what was it? Damn, my knees hurt. That story, that was fun. Oh my gosh, the poor Southern stripper. Let me see what else do I have here. Then I have to go. I do have an appointment, and it's almost been 2 hours. Lisa, thank you for the $2. We love Lisa. We love her. Fun morning show today. Thank you, Lisa. Yes. All right, more on the next morning show to come. We're gonna have to keep watching these. Your normal voice is a Southern stripper. We're going to have to keep watching more of these dorm room videos because they just go on and on and on, and it's insane. They get crazier and crazier. And if you think that's crazy, wait till you see. Wait till you see. We have Untoward Tuesday tomorrow. I may do a morning show tomorrow. I'm still trying to come up with a Chrissy Mayer is going to do a morning Wednesday show. That's in the works. So and I you know, and then maybe we're trying to come up with, so we don't step on each other, ways to do the mornings. So I'm always going to be Monday morning, and I don't have a Friday show, so maybe Friday morning, and then maybe I'll just spice it up with a surprise Tuesday morning show, because I definitely like the mornings. It lets me get to all the things I never get to. And of course, as more toe drama comes in, we have no idea where the toe is. He's on the lam, maybe. You never know. You never know with the toe. So we will definitely have to figure out what's going on with him as more information comes. But for now, that's all we got. That's all we got. So, you guys, you're the eel's hips. You're the cat's pajamas. You are the bee's knees. I would have stayed with you longer, but I do have an appointment in about an hour. So I do have to make my leave. Sorry for being late. I will get better at that. Eel's hips, cat's pajamas, bee's knees. Tune into Gino Bisconti on the Real Ass Podcast today at noon. It's 11:30 now, so tune in there. I'll see you tomorrow for Untoward Tuesday and possibly for another Kiki in the morning. And call in tomorrow for Untoward Tuesday. Tell us your most untoward story, your deepest, darkest secret. And you too could win the Untoward Award. Oh, and cooking show. Yes, I had a busy weekend, so I couldn't get to that this weekend. But I will be doing a cooking show this weekend. All right. All right. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's rude to watch and not subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bell. And as always, eel's hips, cat's pajamas, bee's knees. Love you all. Kiki out. Bye-bye.